there's this other substance, this other product that's called mega spore-biotic or something like that. Anyway, they did a study with it, and they found that by putting, I guess it was a big ton of them, found out that it actually improved leaky gut syndrome. Now, what's leaky gut syndrome? We talk about it all the time. And who has leaky gut syndrome? Yeah, everyone you ever met, everyone you ever will meet. Yeah. Why? Because we live in the 21st century and we overeat stuff that is not really food, and we eat large volumes of it, and we eat it too much, too frequently. So what does that wind up doing? That winds up, so just for those that might not know, that the gut, remember this tube we're talking about? This tube is got cells attached to each other, and those cells have to be attached to each other like with no openings. Why? Because we can't get anything that's in that tube which is outside of the body, because we don't know what's in there. There could be arsenic, mercury. So leaky gut is when, so what the way we are formed, us and other mammals, they're put together by what are called tight junctions, which are kind of like rivets. You know, rivets on when you have steel beams together, like okay, these rivets keep it together. Why? So there's no way things can get through without first being processed by the machinery inherent in the cells lining it. So the cells lining the GI tract are going to process, and they have things that break up. Like, for example, if you got two sugars together, it's called a disaccharide. It'll break it up into monosaccharides, and you absorb that. If you got a dipeptide, which is two amino acids, it'll break it up and then absorb it, because you can't absorb things bigger than that. However, if you've got those rivets are broken and you've got openings, it will get absorbed, and you'll wind up getting what? It'll stimulate your innate and then eventually your adaptive immune system, and you'll wind up with all kinds of stuff. And anyway, it turned out that actually by giving all these spore-forming bacilli, Bacillus, it improved the leaky gut. Okay, and that's the big problem.